How you guys doing? Welcome in, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's take a look what's going on with you. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. I will look at timing in the extended if it's an issue here, because sometimes, it's obvious what the timing is. But since we're all on different timelines, you might want to explore it a little bit more. Also, whatever zodiac signs come up, I'll also take a look at in the extended part of this reading. Okay, so let's see where we go. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What's going on with you, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? All right, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Time for a nap. Okay. Leg up. Building blocks. So I feel like you've been asleep. Have you been asleep recently? And now things are needing your attention. All right. You could be in a situation where you were just kind of walking through your days, through your work, through your relationship, not really paying any attention to it or what it needed. You were just doing the basic maintenance. Okay. And now something is demanding more of your attention, okay? In a relationship, in your work, in your life in some way, something is demanding more of your attention, okay? Underneath 5 of Swords here. Let's see, 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords. 2 of Cups. 9 of Wands. 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands, dealing with a Sag maybe? Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you could be dealing with somebody who could be a younger fire sign. Okay, and I feel like this person might have manipulated you or might have tried to get the best of you or something like that. Tried to pull the wool over your eyes while you were sleeping. Okay? And this could be a third-party situation. 3 of Cups, and 7 of Swords. So this person may now be saying, I just want it to be us, the 2 of us, okay? Lot of water under this bridge. Okay, lots of water. 9 of Wands and 10 of Swords. I feel like this person feels like you stabbed them in the back, or you could feel stabbed in the back by somebody that you were in a third party with. Okay, at any rate, there's only 2 now. There's not a third leg of this triangle. It's only 2. So this Knight of Wands here could feel like you were stabbed in the back by a player or someone who had a hard time with commitment. This person has been in your life for quite a while. So you might have been in a relationship and this person sort of floats in and out of your life, or you float in and out of their life. Right? You might be dealing with a relationship where you feel you were manipulated, or, an actual commitment where you feel like the person wasn't being fair to you. And so you were feeling justified about going outside of the relationship. Somebody here feels like they were backstabbed. Okay. So there's going to be some conversation. And somebody here, I feel like that King of Pentacles is you. I feel like you're doing what you need to do for you. This other person could be mad that you're not doing more for the relationship or doing anything, in fact, about the relationship. This person could be mad about that. So there's no movement here. I'm not seeing any movement. And there might have been movement at one point, but now there's no movement. All right. Okay, not talking. I saw this Magician and Pisces energy, Hierophant, Fool. Wow, all of these Major Arcana cards. So there's no talkie right now between you and this person. No communication. They could feel stabbed in the back by you. Okay, and so they took off. All right, Knight of Wands. This Aries, this Sag. Okay, Sag, I see a couple more things here. I see a Pisces or a Taurus. So now, Magician and Moon, that is a really bad combination. Okay, I'm just saying. This Seven of Swords and Three of Cups usually indicates an affair. Okay, and especially when they're sitting right next to each other. There's a Five of Swords and a Ten of Swords here. And now the Magician, it's all about hidden agenda. Okay, this is secrets, hidden agenda. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, somebody is hiding a lot. I feel like Six of Cups, Hermit, I'm sorry, the Hierophant and the Fool. I feel like there could be some desire to go quickly into commitment with somebody, all right, with the person who maybe have run away. Maybe there could be a situation where they felt stabbed in the back and they ran away from you. Maybe they didn't know that there was a third party going on. Maybe they didn't know about the secrets. They didn't know about some things. I feel like you could feel like you have left behind another relationship and you're ready now. You're ready now to do Two of Cups. But there's something here that definitely feels like lots of secrets. Healing is needed here. Okay, just saying, because there seems to be a lot of secrets, a lot of sneaky, underhanded behavior. Been going on for a long time. Someone who feels they got their back. They were stabbed in the back. Somebody feels that way, and so they're like, I'm out. Okay. No talkie, not for a while. So I feel like you could be standing your ground here and trying to figure out the next move. Trying to figure out the next move. You know, you might have been very happy to be with this person, and you might feel that there was some sneaky behavior on their part too, right? So there's like this double thing. You guys could be, you know, what was that movie that was the two, oh, it was Brad and Angelina. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, and they were both Secret Service, or not Secret Service. They were both secret agents, right? And they were trying to kill each other, but in public they were like so lovey-dovey or something like that. I feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of lying, stealing, in terms of backstabbing behavior going on underneath the surface here with you and this person. Okay. And in public, you might look normal and you might want to have something be beautiful moving forward. Okay. But we've got to deal with this past behavior. I also feel like there's a lot of things we don't say to each other, things you haven't said to each other. And I feel like the running away part is the thing. Like they might have run away from you, you ran away from them. You might want to appear a certain way to this person. They want to appear a certain way to you. All right, but here's the deal. It's coming back around. This person, this connection may not be talking for a while. There may be no communication, but it's coming back around. Okay? And I do feel like there's going to need to be some healing around feeling betrayed. Someone feels betrayed here. Okay? You could have lied to this person about being married until, and then maybe there was some kind of truth told about the relationship, like, well, yes, I am married. They might have heard it from somebody else. They didn't even know you were married, or they felt like they were tricked into falling in love with you. They felt that way, that they thought that they were getting someone who was telling them the whole truth. And I don't think you were. But I also think you feel a little bit betrayed by this person because I feel like they've run away from you. It was like you just didn't feel like whatever you didn't tell them, you felt like it was none of their business or something like that. Like what was going on between you and your spouse was none of their business. And that's true. Okay, that's true. So if you've been asleep, I think everything's kind of blowing up here. All right. Someone's figuring out a lie. Someone's figuring out, and there's definitely movement with this other person. They're running away from you. I feel like somebody's running away from you. Could have had a really rough conversation or a rough moment, and there's been no talk since. It could have been 10 days ago, 10 weeks ago. Not 10 months ago, though. Okay, 10 days, 10 weeks. Something like that when this went down. Six of Swords, Five of Wands, Chariot, Seven of Cups. So this could also be the existing spouse finds out about that third person. And so there's this whole, like, you've been lying to me. I feel so betrayed by you. There could be some communication with this with this person who's the third party. And that's what ticked this off. The other person was taking a nap. The other person was sleeping. Could even be texting while the other person's sleeping or something like that. And so this is all sort of coming about. And I feel like if you're dealing with somebody, some people have left you behind, okay? Or either a spouse or a third party has left you behind. And now it's like, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what to do next. So I'm just going to stand in my King of Pentacles for a minute, catch my breath. Because this was... it's like everybody's accusing you of stabbing them in the back. Everybody's accusing you of lying. There's just like a lot going on here. Okay. So I'm going to continue on with this. I do see a fire sign, Sag. And I do see Pisces and I do see Cancer. Okay. So I'm going to continue on and let's see where we go with this really interesting set of circumstances. All right, let's see where we go. The link is below for you if you want to continue on with this reading. I'll see you.